darker fruits, older fruits. Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com, and today we have again a Signatory Vintage bottle here in my cask. It's a Mortlach, 1997, so quite an age. And this one is 17 years old. This is a unchill filtered, uncolored bottling with 46% ABV, and it's from Signatory Vintage, one of the biggest independent bottlers in Scotland. And well, they have huge warehouses with more than 10,000 casks maturing. And when they drove to Mortlach in 1997, they got a huge truckload. Yes, they were lucky. A truckload of casks. And so I've seen 3 bottlings already. This one is with 2 casks, 7,170 and 7,171. I saw a second one with 72 and 73, and I think 74 and 75 or 75 and 76. I think they omitted one cask. I don't know why. And all of those are from hogsheads, and they are a mixture of 2 casks. So individual notes in the cask are nivelated. So all those bottlings should taste nearly the same because they were filled on the same day, on February the 6th, 1997. And they were bottled, well, after each other. When the cask was sold out, or the bottles were sold out, then the next were filled. And so the age increases a little bit, but they are all, I think, 17 years old, and all are of course of the vintage 1997. The casks itself are hogsheads, so they are refabricated American Standard barrels with a bigger content. The typical American Standard barrel has around 205, 8, 10 liters, and the hogshead has 250. So out of the staves from 4 American Standard barrels, they fabricate 3 hogsheads. And in former times, those staves of the cask were shipped, as single staves, as dismantled casks, and they were rejoined in Scotland. And today, those manual labor is far too expensive, and so they mature in American Standard barrels. So that's the difference. And to get a independent bottle with such an age, around 17 years, for 50 euros, roughly, that's quite seldom. So it's 50 euros, 50 pounds, $50. They are quite the same, plus minus 10%. A little bit more in pounds. I have no idea how far Signatory Vintage is shipping its whiskies, but I'm happy to get a lot of casks from them, or bottles from casks of them, because they have, as I said, one of the biggest warehouses, or multiple warehouses with the biggest numbers of casks, which are stored independently. Mortlach is distilling in a very special way. They have 6 stills, and they are mixing twice distilled spirit and 3 times distilled spirit into a mixture of 2.7 something, I think. So there are lighter whiskies, smoother whiskies, higher distilled whiskies, which are mixed with more intense whiskies which contain more fusel oils, and so you have a very complex character. And here we have some, plums, darker fruits, older fruits. There's this young citrus note isn't present, which is typical for the Speyside. And there's a well, quite a decent vanilla note on top. And there is a remembrance of smoke, but I think there's no smoke in it. This is a aromatic note of the oak, and there is a like sawdust, smell of sawdust. But this sawdust is from softwood, not oak sawdust. A little bit of a resin note. Yeah. Full mouth coverage, a little bit of pepper at the tip of my tongue, a good aftertaste, full, intense on my tongue, and there's no bitterness at all. The aftertaste very, very pleasant. More plums, a little bit of dryness. Oh, yes, this one is good, really. And if you swallow and then the aromas come back through the backside of your mouth up to your nose, then your brain says, well, you swallowed that, it had to be good. Otherwise you wouldn't have swallowed it. And then your brain triggers and says, well, you had that, you find it good, then it's even better. Please, more. So be aware, the second taste, if you prefer the first taste, the first sip, then the second one will be even better. And it smells wonderful. Quite dark. A little dryness. Gooseberry. So in my youth we had gooseberries in the garden, and we ate them always too early with a little bit of sourness, and this light sourness and the taste of gooseberries is here. Oh, yeah, very good and intense and mouth-filling aftertaste. Yeah, I'm a little bit in a rush. There's another whiskey waiting and I'm running out of time. But this one is really a good one. And no matter if you have those two casks or the next two casks, the color of the bottlings is nearly the same. So the quality of cask had been the same. The maturation period was nearly the same. And if you have the choice between different casks to choose from, take the cheapest one. They are all quite the same. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned, there's more to come, and feel free to share this video with your friends and give your comments on Whisky.com and in our Whisky database. Thank you.